Hey y'all, what is good? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Morgan and this is Mo Life. I make videos about life, health, mindfulness, love, and pretty much anything else that I find interesting and think is worthy of sharing with others. So if you rock with my vibe, enjoy what I'm talking about, feel free to like and subscribe to help this channel reach more people. So as you are well aware, New Year's is coming up. Last year I posted a video about like our diet, like being mindful of the type of products we consume when it comes to like social media and the stuff we like see and listen to. So if you haven't seen that, I'll put the link in the description below. But this year I wanted to make like a different type of New Year's resolution video. So this one's different because it's not really like a I'm gonna set a goal and try to make it. It's more of like a mind frame shift. So I realized this, what I'm about to share with you, I realized this truth about a couple months ago, and ever since I like had the realization, it's like helped me keep myself more accountable. So I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. If you a person that places blame on everybody except yourself and doesn't hold yourself accountable, this video is not for you. But if you are someone who wants to grow and expand your mind and be the best version of yourself, keep watching. Okay, so I remember I told my boyfriend about this concept that I had thought about. I'm sure not the first person to think about it, but when I had told him my thoughts, he was immediately resistant to it. He had some pushback, so I'm sure I'll experience that as well with people that are watching this, but I still think it's worthy to share. I'm just gonna dive in and say it. Everything in life is a choice. Now, before you think that I'm wrong or you think that, oh, Morgan, this, and this is not a choice, I didn't choose this, let me explain first and then have your opinions after. Okay, so when I say everything is a choice, I'm saying that us as human beings make choices every single day, all day, that impact the way we live our lives and the outcome of our lives. And let me stop right now and address that I understand and I'm very well aware that there are certain things that we do not choose, right? We don't choose the way we look when we're born. We don't choose the situation that we're born into. We don't choose to have certain abilities or disabilities or health conditions, or you can like fill in the blank for anything that you don't have any control over, but you still have a choice in how you deal with the cards that you've been dealt. I personally, I'm not gonna speak on anything that's not my reality. This video is more meant to just kind of like make people think about the choices that they're making and help hold themselves more accountable and focus on the choices that we tend to make every single day. Sometimes they're huge choices like quitting a job or choosing to have a baby, and sometimes they're small choices like choosing to eat an apple instead of Oreos or choosing to ride our bike instead of drive. It's like stuff like that where like every single day we're making choices, but the impact of these choices is often much bigger than we realize when we're making them in the moment. It's also important to note that we also can choose the type of thoughts that we think. So if you're familiar with manifestation and you're familiar with affirmations, you're gonna understand this concept already. We can choose what to focus our mind and thoughts on, and that can lead us to those specific thoughts. So if I think about wanting to have more self-confidence, or I want to manifest a certain friendship or relationship in my life, if I think about that stuff, I choose to think about that stuff, and therefore it can impact what comes in and out of my life. Does that make sense? All right, so let's walk through a very average day just to give you some examples, all right? Your alarm clock goes off. You either A, choose to get up right away, B, choose to hit snooze, or C, throw the whole thing away and just go to bed and wake up whenever you wake up, right? These are all choices, right? And some of you might say, Morgan, I don't have a choice. I have to get up and I have to go to work. And I'm gonna tell you, you are making a choice to get up and you are choosing to go to work. Morgan, I don't choose to go to work. I have to go to work because I have to make money. I don't have a choice. Yes, you do. There are people who choose not to work every single day. There are people who choose to show up to work late every single day. I'm sure you know some. So it's like everything is a choice, and your choices are going to reflect your values and your priorities. All right, so let's continue with that example. So let's say you get up right away. Good for you. Good job. You woke up right away and got up. Now you're going to choose whether you want to eat or not. You're going to choose what you want to eat. You're going to choose whether or not you want to go to the gym, or whether you're going to skip today. Or you're going to choose whether you're going to do yoga, whether you're going to journal, whether you're going to do meditation. Like, you're choosing your life every single time. If you choose to sit on your phone for 30 minutes, that's your choice, right? There's people that choose different things every single second of the day, and that's obviously why our lives look so much different based on who we are and what we're doing, because we make different choices, right? Like, you choose, you get up, you choose what you want to dress, what you want to wear. Morgan, I don't have a choice, but what I'm wearing, I have what's in my closet, and you chose to buy that stuff. Like, you are presenting yourself based on how you're choosing to be perceived, right? I didn't brush my hair because I chose not to care about how my hair looks, right? Like, that's a choice as well, and that says something to you about how I am as a person, right? Like, it's stuff like that where it's like everything you're doing is a choice. Now let's go even deeper, right? Look at our phones and what kind of content and media we consume. That is a choice. You're gonna say, Morgan, I don't choose what so-and-so posts. I don't choose what kind of content is coming on my feed. And I'm gonna say you're wrong, because you follow people based on what they normally post, right? So if you follow a sports page, you're following them because they normally post about sports you're interested in, and so you're choosing to intake that type of content. If you follow an account that sometimes has ads and females' ass and titties is out all the time, and you know that, and you continue to follow them, you are choosing to subject yourself to that kind of content. And fill in the blank for anything. It could be art, music, sports, workout videos, different languages. It could literally be anything, but like, you are choosing what you allow to enter your eyeballs and to enter in your brain and into your thoughts and into your mind. And I'm saying this because this is so important, and this ties back to my resolution video from last year in the description below. Check it out. But like, we're in charge of what we consume, and therefore like the types of thoughts and actions that we have. This is where understanding human psychology is essential, in my opinion, to be a mindful and aware person. You'll start to understand that big corporations, companies, social media, even like news outlets, like, they are specifically created to make you think a certain way, or to, how do I word this? They are created to make you believe what they're selling you, right? So if you look at news outlets, we have ones on the left and ones on the right. Why are they so different? And why do the people that watch those certain ones think so much differently? Because the content they're giving you and those people are choosing to watch is making them believe a certain thing. And so the whole point of all of this is to say that you are in control of what you're choosing to let come into your head and come into your mind frame and affect your beliefs and your reality, right? Now let's take it one step further, away from social media, away from all that stuff. You are also in control of your emotions, right? Let's say you're driving, voice crack, what the fuck? Let's say you're driving and somebody cuts you off. You can choose to flip them off, be mad, cuss them out, roll your window down, say some dumb shit, or you can choose to be like, maybe they had a bad day, didn't see me in their mirror, whatever. Like, you can choose how you react. You can choose to let a situation make you angry and let it impact you all day, or you can choose to let it go. Now take that and apply it to any emotion, right? You can choose to let something make you happy, or you can choose to be like, this sucks, this is lame, and look for the bad things, right? It's half full, cup half empty. Like, you're choosing how to see things. And until you realize that it is your choice how you're perceiving the world, you will never be free, and you will never hold yourself to the true accountability that you can and should be, right? People choose to commit crimes. People choose to go to college. People choose to have sex without protection. People choose to eat healthy, choose to eat Burger King, choose to go to the gym, choose to read, choose to binge watch Netflix. Like, these are all choices. No one is holding a gun to your head and making you do things. On an everyday basis, when it comes to what we do day to day, your choices are literally paving your future. And if you are not aware of this, your future is going to be in the hands of the things that are influencing you that you don't realize or aren't mindful of, or your future is going to be in the hands of something other than yourself. And like I said, my point of all of this is supposed to be like an empowering thing, like realizing this and making changes as you see fit and as you become more aware of the choices you're making, maybe consciously, maybe unconsciously. So this is what you can do. You can take a look at your life, on a daily life, like what it normally looks like, and kind of evaluate what you're doing, right? Maybe even ask yourself why, and start to reconstruct your life from the smallest choices up to the biggest ones. Like, I know I have this problem. Like, why do I choose to look at my phone for 30 minutes before I go to bed, right? Like, I'm choosing to do that instead of read, instead of meditate, instead of get more sleep. So why am I doing that? Okay, am I addicted? Okay, that's a problem. How can I deal with this problem to make better choices for myself now and for my future self? Why do I choose to succumb to peer pressure? Do I have really low self-esteem? Do I really care about my presentation and how I look to others? Am I really insecure in my own beliefs and my own sense of self? Like, you need to analyze this and like figure out why you're making these choices, and then go from there. Why do I get angry all the time? Why do I eat unhealthy foods? Literally fill in the blank. Like, anything that you're doing, look at it from a bird's eye view and be like, why am I doing this? I'm choosing to do this. Why am I doing it? One thing that I will say it's a little bit different is if you're addicted to certain things, like let's say you have like a disorder, or you have like substance abuse, that's going to be a little bit different. You realizing that is going to take more than just a simple, oh, I'm not going to do this. Like, you're obviously going to need a little bit more professional help. But the first key is awareness. And maybe at the end of the day, you're discovering that you just don't know enough about the choices that you're making to make better ones. Like, for example, like I recently converted to be a vegetarian, right? I didn't have a lot of knowledge about how farming works, how meat affects our body, how dairy affects our body, the energy associated with dead flesh when you eat animals. Like, so I educated myself about my choices and about what I was eating, and then I made a change based on the new knowledge I attained. And that's just one example. I'm not trying to make anybody vegetarian, but I'm saying, like, if you realize that you're making choices and they're based on a lack of information, lucky you, because if you're watching this, you have access to the internet and have access to billions of sources to get more information, and so much of it is free. If you're on YouTube, you can type in anything and learn anything. If you choose to stay ignorant to any aspect, that's a choice, okay? If you are able and have the ability to take 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day to educate yourself on something, and you don't, that's a choice, okay? Ignorance is not always an excuse for everything, okay? Like, if you're aware that you have knowledge, like access to things, it really just shows what your priorities are, right? If you're choosing to watch your new Netflix show instead of educate yourself on something, that's a choice. You're prioritizing something over something else. Apply that to anything now. And so, to wrap this up, in 2022, try to take a closer look at the choices you make. Ask yourself why. Are they good for me? Are they bad for me? Are they taking me forward? Are they holding me back? Are they elevating me towards where I want to be in my higher self? Or are they keeping me stagnant and really lowering my vibes? Are they making me happy? Are they making me present? Are they distracting me from real problems in life? Are they helping me be my best self and live my best life? Assess, adapt, and achieve. If you're able to do these things and hold yourself accountable to the choices that you're making day in and day out and make changes where you need to, that's going to be the first step to creating a whole new life for yourself and driving you forward towards the life that you want and deserve. So that's it for this video. It was kind of a lot, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know creating habits and ending habits it can be very difficult. There's a lot of resources on how to do that in other YouTube videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it made you think about your own life and your own choices. If you like this video, like I said, please like it. Share it with somebody who you think could benefit from it as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I try to post videos whenever the spirit moves me. That's it. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and have a safe and blessed new year. All right.